So we just have entered the month of Gemini, the Hebrew month of Sivan. So Rosh Chodesh, the new moon, was about a week ago. And there are many very interesting features in the month of Gemini this year. First of all, practically the whole month, Mercury, the planet that is the ruler of the sign of Gemini and the month of Gemini, is actually in retrograde. And we know that when Mercury is in retrograde, usually we get problems with transportations, with communications, and misconceptions. And actually many astrologers are advising not to sign any contracts during that period of time. We think a little bit differently in the Kabbalah. However, we do need to pay extra attention to all the details. Like if we are about to sign something and it's a positive day in accordance to the lunar calendar, care should be taken to take a look at all the small lines to make sure that everything is like really well done and well verified. That's one thing. The second feature, which is very important, and we started the month of Gemini with that mission, if we will, in mind, it's the idea of communication to the other one. Because when we look at the sign of Gemini, it's twins, right? So it's me and somebody else. That somebody else can be a significant other, that somebody else can be the light. It's me versus someone else. And one of the things that I think is very important for the month to keep in mind, and this is for the whole month, so for the next coming 3 weeks, it's still valid, to try as much as we can to remove space between us and others, and to the contrary, to create bridges. So if there is somebody that we haven't talked in a while because we feel like, a bit grumpy about them or something happened, this is the month really to like pick up the phone and go like, okay, what's doing? Don't bring back the past. Rather, take a look together at the future. So that's a very important thing. And the last, important point for this month as well, since Mercury is in retrograde, as we mentioned, but it's in retrograde in Cancer in the beginning of the month, what we need to do is to be very aware of the element of water. And ever since we entered the month, like all kind of very strange things happen. People, God forbid, drowned in swimming pools, like very strange things happening with the water, here in Israel where we are shooting from, like there's a lot of waves suddenly and swirls, and the element of water is agitated for most of the month. So care should be taken to kind of, be kind to that element, to not necessarily take additional risks connected, like going to surf the Maverick wave is not a good idea for this whole month of Gemini. We'll have more to talk about for the next month, but these are the 3 main points for this month.